Hi, it's Jeanette from my home studio in the UK for Forest Ceramics. I have a small kiln opening. I'm using Bella, which is usually what I use for my bisque because she's only a 43-litre kiln. And I opened Glaze, my bigger kiln, yesterday, and there were a few pieces in there I wasn't happy with, so I wanted to re-glaze them. There was another piece in particular which is for my sister-in-law, a birthday present, a plaque that I'd hand painted and wrote all on the back of it, and I didn't like the finish on the top. The stoneware clear just was not a very nice smooth surface because I'd had a problem with the underglaze all crinkling up after the bisque. So I was pleased that it had settled the underglaze down, but I didn't like the finish, so I've reglazed that, plus three other pieces in here that I just couldn't fit into blaze. So it's a small opening, only about 8 or 9 pieces, but I thought I'd share it with you. Okay, so I put it, literally reglazed them after I'd emptied blaze, waited till they were fully dry, put it on so it was on overnight, and it's been cooling all day. So it is, at the moment in centigrade, it is 68 degrees centigrade, so that's normally warmer than I would open it, but I can't wait any longer, and I might do a gold luster. So here we go. Oh, that's not, oh, no, that's not greeting me with something very nice. Oh, that's a shame. So what I was going to show you is I did this vase out of glaze, which was snow at the bottom, and on the top was textured turquoise with a touch of autumn purple at the top, fired to cone 6.5. Love that, absolutely love that. This kiln in Bella I've done to cone 5.5, and I wondered, would it really make much of a difference? Because I did a flat bowl in the same. It's not, oh, and there's a hole in it. Oh, the colour's not very nice. You would not think it's the same glaze, would you? So that is cone 5.5. But can you see it's got a hole in it? Oh, and I know why. Damn, damn, damn. It should have been on a cookie. There was a hairline crack, and this was for us to use at home. There was a hairline crack in the base, and so I glazed further in with the bottom layer than I would normally, and it would have been sat on a cookie. And I was in such a rush getting them in there, I forgot to put it on the cookie. So it's obviously stuck. As it shrunk, it's broke. But to be honest, you can see the small crack here anyway. So, but look at that difference in glaze. This is cone 6.5, this is cone 5.5. Exactly the same. Okay, this hasn't got as much of a graduation on it, but that's a shame. Nothing I can do about that though. I'm not precious about it. What I'm concerned about is under this shelf, because this is Joanne's, and we're going to see her day after tomorrow. So please, 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 not have wrecked or broke. Okay, it's looking better. Okay, it's looking better. Oh, yes. Oh, it's in one piece. It's not cracked. It's better than it was. It's still not perfect, but it's better than it was. I don't know if you can see, if I move it, you can see the texture is a little bit bubbly. Well, not bubbly. It's much better now, but this was the problem that I'd had before, and now at least it's got a glossy covering. So I've done this actually with a birthday card that I pressed into the clay. Then I've used paint work with brushes and air pen work to paint this, and then I used my air pen to write for the first time on the back. So I've written her a message from me on the back, which I love that. Now what I'm thinking is, or what my plan was, to put just on that edge some gold luster. So I thought that could set off the orange quite nicely. So while it's warm, I might do that now, pop that back in, and just see if I can get a gold luster on the edge. Hopefully it survives. I'm pleased. That's literally what this firing was about. I'm pleased. Oh, that's a relief. That's a relief. This is pretty. Oh, that's pretty. So I am making a variety of little dishes with texture. Simple, very quick and easy to make. And these are, I'm going to a family school fete at my granddaughter's school, and I'm going to have a little stall, but I'm also going to do paint your own pottery for them children aged 4.5 to 10, I think it is. So stroke and coats, and I'm going to do a variety of examples of what they could do, and then some bits and pieces. Let me just show you the other ones I've got ready. So for example, on the table, I will have one of these and then a pile of the biscuit ones that they could choose from. But the sort of designs I've got, I've done that with a texture that they just copy the texture. I've done, again, a texture that they can just put different coloured dots on. I quite like this one. Little paw prints and the rim, and then little hearts and the rim, and then I did a petal shape plain so they can do little flowers, and I'll just do some plain ones as well. So literally have stacks of bisque pieces. These are just for inspiration on the front, and some plain ones for them to do whatever they want. But I like that. Very simple to do as well. So I'm just going to give them like 15-20 minute session. They're only young, just to play, and if they want to do more they can come and have a little workshop with me. Okay, so I did a spoon rest in smoke with stoneware clear over it. I do like how stoneware clear changes the smoke. Very nice. Very nice. Let's get down a shelf. Let me get my kiln props out the way. Okay, under here is a bowl that I had glazed and couldn't fit in Blaze. That was with sandstone, and what was on the rim? I can't remember now. I'll have to put it in the notes, or I'll put it on the screen below. But that was an experiment. I know it was textured turquoise, sandstone and textured turquoise. Not tried that before. And then some Re-Glazes. Ooh! Ooh! The bowl is gorgeous! I do need to find out what that glaze was. Oh! Well, I'm leaving that one. Okay. So there are 3 things before the bowl. Only 4 things in total. So I did an air pen and texture mug. Then I didn't quite like the marigold on the outside. Oh, I've spoilt it. Oh, it's a bit hot. Need to get my gloves. Ooh. No, I spoilt it. I think I added more marigold on the outside because it was too pale and insipid, but I've now covered up the weeping plum flowers a little bit. It's not ruined, but I should have left it as it was. So I've got weeping plum on the inside, marigold on the outside, and we've lost the daisies a little bit. Okay, well, I tried. Then I had some mugs that I'd done with the air pen with light coffee on, and I didn't like the way they had dripped down. So I wanted to add more light coffee. So on the outside, oh, they're richer, but they've still got all those runs in. So I'd got 2 of these, both the same, but better than they were. So those runs at the bottom were far more prominent before. Now they're just richer. I still don't like how that's worked. I'd basically put manganese wash and rubbed it back on the inside of here, and I think that's what's dripped down. I like the birch on the inside. I love the light coffee. Just a shame. Can't really do an awful lot about that, but somebody might like them at markets. Now the other one, oh, I'm liking this. Okay. I did 2 mugs, and I did Mako Blue Stone on this texture, which I didn't like how it turned out, especially at certain points where it was near another piece. It created some weird effects. So I'd got a vase and 2 mugs, and I wanted to try, I didn't like them as they weren't saleable. So I wanted to reglaze. So I did the vase because that had got a small crack in the base of it anyway. These are the pieces I was starting to throw bigger, and they were a bit too thick, so they were just practice pieces. But I like the mugs. I love this shape. I love this texture, but I don't like the glaze. So I decided to reglaze this outside on the vase with just 1 coat of textured turquoise. I've left the inside. That is so much better. That is actually very nice. It's kept the texture of the ferns. You can see a little bit where it hasn't covered the blue stone, but that is nice. Blue stone on the inside that I left. That is very nice. Actually, that is something I would do on this texture. I like what it's done on the rim. I love how it's broken on the texture. It's created some interest. That's actually quite nice. It's got some lovely different tones of blue. So what I'm going to do now is, well, not this minute, but I'm going to put these with textured turquoise over the top as well. Do I put them on the inside as well? Because the insides of the mugs are quite nice. I might leave the inside and just do the outside of the mugs. I like that. Oh, that's good. So then actually that's saved. You can see here I've got a crack on the bottom and I haven't put it on a cookie. So this one will just be used to store brushes in for me. I'm not on holding any liquid, but yes, much happier with that. And now my favourite piece. Just hope it's not run all over the bottom. This is so beautiful. Oh, what a stunning effect. Oh, the back as well. Oh, that has turned out amazing. So this was sandstone, 3 coats. And I'll put in the description what I put on top, but I just did sweeps on the top, like literally sweeps, sweeps, sweeps. Not as much on the outside. I vaguely remember doing some flux on the inside as well. But that is so beautiful. Oh, I'm hoping that's showing up. The beautiful movement. And what I'm liking is it's not left a really weird like bit in the middle. It's got a little bit in the middle, but it's gorgeous. It's slightly matte in places, satin and glossy, and that is so gorgeous. And then I did sgraffito on the bottom, which I think that works quite nicely with these colours. At least the darker colours, it shows up my sgraffito in there. Well, I like this. That's very nice. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm pleased with that. So it was a small kiln opening, but just wanted to share with you wins and some losses and some absolute lovely combinations. So I'm going to try now and do that gold luster and get Joanne's piece back in the kiln, because I need to be wrapping it all up with her mugs and her bowls to take for when we see her. It's her 60th birthday today and we're seeing her in a couple of days for a family get together. So yeah, really looking forward to that. So thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos when they come up, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to have all notifications. It really helps my channel and I really appreciate it. So thanks so much for watching and hopefully see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.